Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to my new Player's Beginner's Guide to Crafting Final Fantasy XIV, Level 1 to 80, Part 12, Heaven's Ward Edition. So I apologize for the long wait for the next installment of this series, but Square Enix are still changing some things to the crafting system. The latest update to the crafting system was they took out collectible synthesis, and they also added in a collectible tab. This was to help with people who keep forgetting to put on collectible synthesis. So now, anything to do collectibles will be through this tab. We have a set amount of items that we'll be crafting for scripts. These will never change, there will never be any bonuses, and these items will always be the same difficulty through all 8 crafts. As you go through each level, the difficulty will increase. So the level 50 item will always be the same across all 8 jobs, difficulty wise, so on and so forth. Alright. These are very easy to do. You don't need any high quality materials, you don't need any food. All you need is 7 stacks of your inner quiet and at least the level 54 gear set. Basically that's about it. Speaking of the gear set, what I have now is the level 53 rainbow set. Got these through the class quest at level 53. The offhand tools are also given, and of course we crafted our main hand tools. As for the accessories, which you'll be making yourself, you get the Yeti Fang earrings at level 52. The rings, Holy Cedar rings at level 52 as well, so these will be the first thing you'll be making. At level 53, the Holy Cedar arm for your wrist, and then the necklace and the apron will be level 54. The apron you don't really have the high quality, but if you want to get extra control you can do so. But as long as these ones are high quality, that's all that matters. Because more CP, the more options you have because you have more CP to deal with. Alright. As for materia melding, I recommend grade 4 control and 4 CP on everything possible, except for the body because it only can hold 3 CP and the rings. Everything else is CP4 and a control 4. You'll be taking out these melds and putting them into the new gear until we get to Stormblood. This will give you a little bit of an advantage. The next class quest won't begin until level 55. At level 55 we'll be getting an inferior main hand because it's normal quality, but we'll be able to make our offhand high quality, so basically we're swapping. So we won't be losing anything, alright? Because the offhands, I believe, aren't doable until level 56. Just let me double check for that. Yeah, level 56 will be the offhand. Alright, so from level 54 to 55, I highly recommend doing collectibles. Why? Because when you get to level 60, you're going to be needing your Master Recipe Books number 3 in order to complete Heaven's Ward class quests, because you'll be needing that to go into the Stormblood class quests. There are 100 yellow scripts apiece, so you need to do 4 collectible items. And so, getting to level 55, you're basically going to do collectibles at this point. So like I said, you don't need any high quality materials or food for this. Just need the gear set and 7 stacks of inner quiet. As for the new ability, there's only 2 new abilities we get as Precise Touch and Muscle Memory. Muscle Memory is level 54. I already touched upon this last video, but I'll go over it again. As it costs us 6 CP, increases progress, 300% efficiency, 100% success rate. Efficiency of the next synthesis action is increased by 100%, available only on the first step, and additional effect is the buff is up for 5 steps. Alright, so we'll be using this first. But make sure that you look at your item that you're making to make sure that you don't automatically complete it. If that is the case, then you'll be using Final Appraisal, which will stop that from happening. Will leave you with 1 point left for progress. This becomes very vital when you're doing the class quests. Alright, so on my armor, I'm going to make a level 54 rarefied mithrite blade lantern shield. And this is what you do. First off, check, see what muscle memory will give you. It gives us 285, so that's perfect. So let's go ahead and use that first. And excellent, can't really do much with it. So what we're going to do is just take for the CP. Next, you want to do Inner Quiet. activate Veneration. It's going to buff up our synthesis ability, which is going to be basic synthesis. It's going to give us 285. So the muscle memory buff falls off, so we're one step away. After this, we're going to do waste not, innovation. If you get a good or excellent, you go ahead and use precise touch. I'll give you 2 stacks, they're up to 3. And now we just do basic touch until 7 stacks are quiet. Got a good, so just go precise touch. Alright, so we just need 390. So now we do great strides, innovation, Byregots, because we at least need 390. So we got that. So we basic synth and then the right there. And now we need to make 3 more. So again, muscle memory, inner quiet, veneration, basic. Got an excellent, so go ahead and use precise touch. Waste not. Innovation. Basic synthesis until 7 stacks. Precise touch if you get good or excellent. I'm kind of already over the 390, so we don't need Byregots. So go ahead and finish. Alright, so I'm out of room, so let's go ahead and just throw away something. Alright, let's make the last one. Alright, so I can just go ahead and finish since it's over 390. And there you go. So now we need to pass these in. And also trading in these things a lot faster too. So we got 32 scripts and 864,000. Alright, so we almost level up to level 56 on that alone. And so, if you look, so we got 32 times 4, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's about 128. And over here, the Crafter Scrip Exchange, Master Recipe Books, you want the grade 3. So you can't really use these books until you're at least up to level 60 because they won't let you use them. And that's how you basically get to level 55. If you are a little bit different on the experience points, you might get to level 56. Alright. Either way, you want to do this until at least level 55 to level 56. Get your books ready and out of the way now, and then we do the class quest at level 55. Alright, so when I get my rest of my jobs to level 55, we'll continue. Alright guys, so I'm back. I am now all level 55, at least, on my crafter classes. So now we're going to do the level 55 class quests. Now, some of these will actually have a level 54 item, such as Weaver and Alchemist. Some will have a level 55 item like Culinarian, and some of them, well, just one, will require a level 56 item, and that is Goldsmith. Alright, so we're going to be doing multiple items at different levels when we get to level 55. Alright, so first off, let's start off with Alchemist. For Alchemist, we need to make a Intelligence Dissolvent high quality. Use simpler boulibaisse high quality. Alright, you need about at least 4 high quality materials. Alright, so this is going to be a 40 durability item. So first thing we need to do is check muscle memory. Will it finish or not? Yes, it will by 10. So what we're going to do is pop final appraisal. This will not trigger anything. Not even a step, no buffs, no nothing. So it's basically able to be done before anything that has to be done first. That's why it can be used before muscle memory. So when we use muscle memory, we are stopped at 1 point. Alright, at this point, if you get a good, you don't have inner quiet up, just take the CP. Alright, so then we go inner quiet. We don't need to do Veneration since we already can do a one shot, so we're going to do Waste Not 2. I used Waste Not 2 earlier in the video, not Waste Not 1. Innovation. And we need at least 8 stacks of inner quiet. So now we need to do a basic touch, and then if we get a good or excellent, precise touch. Got a good, so precise touch. Otherwise basic. So you want to do at least 5 durability. Got a good, so precise touch. Alright, so we got 8 stacks of inner quiet. So we Master's Mend. Remember, we need at least 74 or 75 CP to do the finisher. At 8 stacks of inner quiet, our Byregots is only doing 1022, but with great strides and innovation, we are doing 3834. So a little bit of overkill. So I'll probably say 3 high quality materials would do just fine. But that's with goods and precise touch, so 3 or 4 should do, and then you finish off with basic. Alright, so that's level 55, making a 54 item. Now I'll switch over to Culinarian. Now for Culinarian, I need to make a beet soup, Kaiser roll, and grilled sweet fish. I already have the items for the Kaiser roll. That's going to be a level 55 item, so I'm going to be on par with it. So I'm going to use 4 high quality materials. This is a 70 durability now. So first check muscle memory, it's going to do 330. So we don't need final appraisal. So go ahead and use muscle memory. Check the calculation, our basic touch is going to do 264. So it won't finish the item, thankfully. So inner quiet. Got an excellent, so go ahead and use precise touch. And we're going to pop a Veneration. Alright, so now we're going to do 330. That's not going to be enough to finish it, so we don't have to worry about it. So basic synthesis. Alright, so we're 1 step away. Now we'll continue with the Waste Not 2 and Innovation. Got a good, so precise touch. So we know 8 stacks of inner quiet is going to give us. So we know we're going to be overkill. So we're going to do 7 steps of inner quiet, great strides, innovation, and we would do 2145, which is more than enough. Alright, so it's going to be on par with us, because we're both level 55. So again, try to stay with 8 stacks of inner quiet, because if you get precise touch a couple of times, then you can go with less. Alright, so now We're going to switch over to goldsmith. Now we're going to be making a hard silver ingot, so I'm going to go with 4 high quality materials. This is going to be 1 level above our own. So let's check muscle memory. It's going to 285. So we won't be needing to do veneration, thankfully. So after that, inner quiet. Waste not 2. Innovation. And then basic touch a couple times. Get a precise touch. That's excellent. See how big of a jump you're getting with it. Excellent. So you do that until at least 5 stacks of inner quiet. Master's mend. Again, try to go for 7 to 8 stacks of inner quiet just in case you don't get any goods. Since I'm not going to be needing a full 8. I can't even do that, so let's do great strides. Alright, that's enough for that. And then we finish it off. So basically, as you can see, the rotation is going to be the same regardless of what number and what durability we're using. So you can be doing that for all of your class quests. Alright. The class quest for level 55 will give you exactly the full amount to get you to level 56. Alright. So we're going to go past this in. I'm going to be doing this as a goldsmith, so when I get to Oda, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are next to the Goldsmith Guild. So we're going to pass the quest in to Marcel. So now we're going to be getting the Rami set, and then it's also going to be the Dalmel skin set. Mostly for the hands and the feet. Alright, so I would say take the body piece first. And we're going to get some crystals, and then we're going to get our inferior off main hand. Right? So we're now level 56, and you gain exactly, like I said, the full amount that you need to get to 56. Alright guys, so that is pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and of course a continuation to my crafting series. And as a reminder, make sure you hit that notification bell next to my subscribe button. It's where you guys don't miss an upload, and follow me on all my social media at Zane Lionheart on Twitter and Facebook. So until next time guys, may you walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care guys.